We're in Denver, Colorado at EnerCom's 18th annual oil and gas conference. I'd like to welcome Steve Lucado, chairman of TransEnergy. Hi, Steve.
Hi, great to be here again.
Thanks for being here. Since speaking with us here last year, TransEnergy has delivered internal rates of return comparable to some of the largest players in the West Virginia portion of the Marcellus. What's driving your success?
Well, and I think you're probably referring to EQT or Range or Cabot, who have all recently come out publishing what they expect their IRRs to be really in our backyard. And we believe that those economics are supportable based upon our third-party engineers. And these results range anywhere from 70 to up to 100% IRRs at current price decks. So obviously good rates of return. It's driven in part by the underlying acreage and the geology there. When you're in a good spot, as we are, with nice liquids content and really good hydrocarbon flow, that's a good start. Now, we also have a very strong technical team, particularly with our joint venture partner. These are ex-Mitchell Energy people, and they were very instrumental, obviously, in developing the Barnett and hydrofracking and horizontal drilling there. And they've been with us now for over 5 years. So we've got a real high level of technical expertise that you might not normally find in a company of our size. So that helps us achieve the results. We also would hope to get our drilling and completion costs down, but we're limited by the fact that we only drill 1 or 2 wells on a pad right now, whereas some of our peers in the play are drilling up an entire pad, and so they're getting pad economics, up to $1 million less per well, because they're able to just move the rig sideways, whereas we have to pick it up and move it to another county.
Is your drilling program on track?
This year, yes, we do have a program that's on track. We put 2 rigs to work, frankly, as soon as we got the next incremental $25 million back at the end of February. And to date, we have drilled 6 wells, and we're drilling the 7th right now. Of those 6, we've actually also completed 4 of them. And we expect those to come online hopefully beginning in September. Again, pipeline issues are somewhat out of our control, but that's the current timetable right now.
Steve, you often talk about the number of drillable locations you have, right, and how your view of drillable locations is different from other companies in the play. Can you elaborate on this?
Sure. We think it's especially important in West Virginia, which is a state without forced pooling, that you have to delineate between potential locations, as most people refer to their drillable inventory, and things that you can actually drill today. You can't drill it in West Virginia unless you've got 100% of the title. So that's the first criteria that we apply before we will count it among our drillable inventory. And right now we've got 196 such wellbores at 750-foot spacing. At 500-foot spacing, that's a pretty impressive 304 wellbores. Now, in addition to the title issues, we also say that you can't drill just anywhere you want in the state of West Virginia. The topography is very mountainous, so you have to know where you're going to place the pad site in the real world, not just on a map. So we've already sited those pads. You've also got active mining going on across much of our acreage, so you need to coordinate with the mines because you can't drill just anywhere when there's a mine underneath you. So that's the main criteria. We also want to have a reasonable length of wellbore and a certain number of wells on each pad, otherwise no one would drill those, including us. So we say a minimum of 2 wellbores at least 3,000 feet.
Steve, what other insights should investors know about TransEnergy?
Well, we touched on the drilling program for this year, and that's going along as planned. We've seen some initial data, some flowback data on the wells, and we're very excited about that. We're not disclosing the actual results at this point in time, but we believe that when we do disclose the 30-day IP rates later this fall and into the 4th quarter, we think investors will be very pleased with that. And so stay tuned. We hope to have some good news in the next few months.
Well, we wish you good luck.
Well, thanks, Quinn.
Thank you, Steve. I'm Quinn Nguyen for oilandgas360.com.